This is going to be awesome, by the way, today, because we got some exciting news to share with you. So you can be looking at this at a better time. I'm going to see if I can live stream it real quick on YouTube, and we're going to get started while everybody's getting in the room. We're excited that you guys are on. My best recommendation is try to eliminate distractions for the next 30-45 minutes. We're going to walk away with some really great information and what's getting ready to happen next week that you can be part of, that is going to compress the time of you learning and being able to earn online. So super excited you are here. Again, when you're jumping on, let us know in the comments of where you are from. And let me get my screen going, and we're gonna get rocking and rolling here. So again, welcome everybody. Almost have everybody in here. Welcome, welcome. I just love it because we literally,
Recording in
as you can
progress.
see, have people literally all over the world on here. And that's the power of being able to build a digital business, right? And so today, what we're here to share and talk about is how to stop overthinking. And I think that's one of the biggest hangups that so many people have when it comes to make money online. They overthink the process, right? They think it's truly harder than it is. So today I'm going to help you go from overthinking to income, how to build a customer base and how to get cash from new customers and how to create that confidence, even if you're starting from zero. And even if you've tried things before and haven't had success, I think that is very important. And you're actually going to hear from some people today that have tried many things with zero success. And you're going to learn what their pivotal moment was for them that helped them be able to have success. So this is for you. This webinar is for you. If you feel like there is never enough time, how many of you like, I want more time? Or maybe you've tried side hustles before, but it ended up taking more time than it gave back. So if you want a simple, I love the word simple because that's all I'm about, Miss Simpleton, a simple proven way to create income without sacrificing family or without sacrificing your sanity, you are definitely in the right place today. So real quick, let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill. I'm hanging out with you from Kansas. And I love this because you see, we literally have people all over the world. But I'm just a mom that wanted more time with her family. I'm a mom of 6 and I'm a grandma to 5, and time with my family is the most important thing to me. But I wanted to build that business without having to bother friends and family. I wanted freedom. How many of you want freedom? I don't want to have to look at my bank account to make a decision. I was sick and tired of not being able to do the things I always dreamed of doing as a mom. And I wanted to be present and I wanted to build something that was meaningful. I just didn't want to make income today or income tomorrow. I truly wanted to make an impact and help other families have freedom as well. So I created this business model that actually works for busy people just like you and I. And that's what I'm going to share with you today, how this system literally took me from 6 figures to and 0 to 6 figures in 6 months and my first million in 17 months. And here's some real people with the real results. And I'm super excited because a bunch of us are going to get together again next week. And I'm so excited about that. And never in my wildest of wildest dreams did I think I would build a global community and now be able to hang out with them in person. And again, real people with real results. Jessica posted 900 sell while living the Gen X life. She loves what she gets to do, right? And look at this, a new week and $900 ding. That was yesterday. What a great way to start a Monday when you get a new customer. Now you are going to hear some people's success stories, okay? I'm just letting you know that we are not guaranteed that you can have these type of results. Your success is literally based 100% on you. So screenshot this, okay? So let's get going. Here's the problem. We always got to talk about the problem, what's happening out there. Most side hustles are just that. They're a hustle. They pay very little and require lots of time and often leave you exhausted. And traditional businesses, they have a huge startup cost. Like what? It's millions and millions of dollars just to start a franchise. And you need to learn a lot of skills, and you don't earn money to learn those skills. So there is a simpler way. Okay, there is a simpler way. What if you could build a business that actually works with your life instead of against your life? See, when I heard that, I was ready for that, right? Most online business models, they actually fail for busy people because they require endless digital or endless direct messaging. How many of you have had to try to build a business with direct messaging before, or phone calls, or text messages, or like you had to get on Facebook and you had to friend request people and you constantly had to slide into their comments, try to get them to notice you, and you were constantly having to sell, and it was a complicated tech support. See, that is that was me as well. I was exhausted having to do that. I was literally trading time for dollars because if I wasn't doing that, I wasn't making money. And the truth is, you don't need more tasks, my friend. You don't need more tasks on your plate. You need the right tasks that actually produce an income. And it changed this quick for me when I learned that. And with the right system, you can follow a 2-hour workday. Imagine finishing your income earning activities in just 2 hours a day, then living the rest of your life. And that 2 hours a day can be 30 minutes here, 1 hour here, 30 minutes here. You get to set the time. It's not anybody else setting that time for you. And today I'm actually going to be breaking it down for you. You're going to have a clear understanding of what you need to do in 2 hours to be able to generate an income. So why this is so different? Well, here's why. You get to keep 100% of the profits with master resale rights. You don't have to chase friends and you don't have to chase families. You don't have to direct message people. You don't have to try to find customers. And you don't need tech skills. There's no complicated tech setup. And it's scalable, meaning you can grow from $100 days to $900 days and even beyond that. And I will tell you what, that's what I was excited about. So let me share with you how it works. It's a step-by-step blueprint that equips you to launch, grow, and automate a profitable online business and shows you how to do that in just 2 hours a day. So here's the key: master resale rights. So let's talk about what that means. Okay, what that means is you are not an affiliate earning a small commission. You actually own the resale rights. So every time you make a sell, you get to keep 100% of the profits. I want to show you guys something real quick. I want to really land the plane on this because I think this is so very important to do. I want you to look at this. I'm holding this right now. I absolutely love this lip gloss. I've been using it for years. This is what I used to sell in network marketing. It was one of my top products. Do you realize when I sold this, because many people above me also made it a small percent off of every time I got a customer, I made $9. So I want you to do the math on that. I would have to message people, get on the phone with people, talk to people back and forth for $9. That's what I mean by trading time for dollars. When I launched this process where we could have master resale rights, where you, my friend, can make 100% off of other people's products, I traded a $9 sell in for 900. One customer now equals 900. That's freedom because here I needed a lot of volume, a lot of customers to make $9. And this, my friends, is why so many people struggle. It's not you, it's what you're selling and the amount of money you make. Because here's what's wild. Because I learned how to automate, I make more money in less time. I used to spend hours to make $9. That's the difference. But it's always been around. People have always had the resale rights on products. But when you do digital, there's no cost, like there's cost involved for this. And there's no sharing your profits with other people. I feel it is the most brilliant way to launch a business, mostly if you're brand new, because when you're newer, it's harder to get customers. So it just makes sense if you're going to get a customer that 100% of it goes into your pocket. It's like you're owning your own digital product store without having to create the products yourself and without having to test them in the marketplace to see if they work. And that is what I'm introducing you to, the Legacy Builders program, where you get 4 digital income streams. The Legacy Builders program sells for $900. The Digital Mastery sells for $600. The Passive Daily Pay Blueprint sells for $300. And the Launchpad sells for $100. So you immediately get up to 4 different income streams. Just do the math, my friend. If you sell one a week of each of those, that's $1,900 a week that you would make. Let me know in the comments, would that change your life any? I would absolutely love to know that in the comments. And not only do you get to keep 100% of the profits, you have a complete educational program to help you build the skills you need to grow a successful business. You know, another reason why I struggled so bad in network marketing? Yes, I was making a small percent, but nobody told me how to market. Nobody told me how to build a peaceful and predictable income stream. And that's what you're going to learn inside the Legacy Builders program. I don't want you to only earn money. I want you to have peace and a predictable income stream. And in today's webinar, you're going to learn exactly how to do that so you can leave a legacy for your family. So my question for you is, if money or time wasn't an obstacle in your life, what is that legacy that you would absolutely love to leave? Like absolutely love to leave. So let's jump in, okay? And I want you to think about that later. Like, what is that legacy that you would love to leave for your family? So in the Legacy Builder program, I show you exactly how to structure your 2 hours, okay? And you're going to learn that today. But the daily blueprint includes growing your audience, attraction marketing, engaging your audience, building the connection, because connection equals currency, and offering your solution, inviting them into your business. That is the keys, right? And that's it. There's no 12-hour workdays, just 2 hours of focused income producing activities. Structure equals freedom. When you learn how to be very productive with your time, you literally have so much freedom in your life. Our entire system is built on 4 pillars. So I want you to screenshot these pillars, okay? Automated system. Your business works even while you sleep. It's called your freedom machine. Attraction marketing. Customers come to you. No more DMing, no more bothering friends and family, no more having to find customers. And the 2-hour daily blueprint. You stay consistent without burnout. Most people quit because they get overwhelmed and burnt out. Community and mentorship. You're not alone. You have support. That is something that was so important to me, that people, yes, you're in business for yourself because you, my friend, are going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. You should have a complete community there to support you every step of the way. So let's go to number 1, pillar number 1, the automated system. Your business works even while you sleep. This is how you, my friend, create passive income. So this page right here is we call it our freedom machine because it's freely working for you 24/7. So this is what is out there in the World Wide Web generating exposure to your business. So what I give in exchange for somebody's email is we give people the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Once they put their email in, they're immediately taken to this video that gives them more information. And then they're immediately sent this in their email. And inside of that also has that Freedom Formula PDF blueprint. Now I want you to imagine this. What are you doing while people are watching these videos? You're doing the things that you love. You're not having to DM anybody back and forth, because between these 2 videos, it literally answers 99% of people's questions. That other 1% might email you with the question. That is why it's phenomenal to have a community, because if you're brand new launching a business, it's going to be hard to answer questions. The community is there to help you do that. So now with the ones that I personally mentor, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying. So imagine if you could develop the skills to get your freedom machine, your automated sales process, converting at 1 out of 20. That means if 20 people a day put their email in, that's a $900 a day, because our number 1 selling product is 900 a day. If you learn to do that every day, 900 a day is $328,000 a year. Congratulations, in 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire, all because of September of 2025. You decided to purchase a program to learn how to get 4 income streams, make 100% profit, and learn the skills to build a very successful business. That is what I absolutely love. Love, love, love that. So that is your automated system. Oh, and by the way, I show you how to get access to this. It's pre-built and ready to go. So don't worry about the tech overwhelm. All you gotta do is watch some videos, plug it into your domain, and plug it into your payment gateway because you're paid directly into your bank account. No waiting for a company to pay you. That money will deposit into your bank account. And once you're inside the program, okay, once you're inside the program, you can purchase this for $39. Now, if you know anything about a website with this many pages, you're looking anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000. Don't believe me? Go to Upwork or Fiverr. This is a complete 8-page funnel system with 30 email automations. Do the pricing of how much it costs. And you, my friend, once you're inside the program, get access to this for $39. Okay. And then it runs monthly at no monthly expense. I actually use this system, costs me no monthly expenses. It's a one-time investment for the program, a one-time investment for your $39. And I was able to use this without any monthly expenses, and I hit 6 figures before it cost me anything. And then it was $27 a month. I absolutely love that. Look at this, Stacy and Mark. This is crazy. Another 900 sale just came in. They had an $1,800 day, and Stacy is a school teacher, so they're still working, but their automated system is still working for them as well. So let's go to the next step, attraction marketing, because you're going, okay, well, how do I get people to discover my freedom machine? This is how, through attraction marketing. Customers come to you. The online world is your window to unlimited customers. Here's another benefit. When you sell something that is digital, the entire world can buy from you. So you're not just limited to your country as well. So let's break down the ultimate marketing system, which attracts customers to you on autopilot. No finding customers, no bothering friends and family, and no DMing people. Well, the first is classified ads. Now, I need to share this with you. As an introvert, this right here was a dream come true. There's thousands and thousands of classified ads out there on the internet where you can post your ad for free. And what I did is I would spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads. Now, here's what I have to share with you because I do understand the power of video. When I posted my free ads, I actually put a YouTube video inside of it because I know people like watching videos. And I would spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads. And I discovered after 90 days, it had grown my YouTube channel. Because of this free ad strategy, yes, it built my email list. Yes, it built my income, but it also built my YouTube, and now I monetized on YouTube. Can you imagine posting free ads every day for 30 minutes and it turns into being paid for posting on social media? I'm now monetized on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So that added 4 additional income streams, all because I post once a day. Is that not wild? In social media, there's 5 billion people, right? So post free ads on the internet and then utilize social media. We show you how to become that magnet and attract people to you. There's 5 billion people on social media. And no matter where you go, people are always on their phone. Now, some people can't show their face, right, because of the job they have or other circumstances. So we even can show you how to build an invisible empire where you can build a faceless brand. We give you a complete walkthrough step by step how to make 100K your first year building that faceless brand. So here's my question for you. How did you hear about this webinar? Was it on social media or did you receive an email or both? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments, how did you hear about this? Okay. A friend, social media, social media, YouTube, email, both, email, TikTok, social media, friend, email, TikTok. First of all, you guys need to squeeze your friend that they shared this with you and they invited you here today. That's absolutely amazing because they truly care about you. But have you noticed 99% is either email or social media? Okay, why am I sharing that with you? Because this shows you how well this process works. We have 472 people on here, and 99% of them came from the steps in the program that we teach you. It's just absolute proof that it actually works. Now, Jessica, I think she's on here, you guys. I would love for her to share with you. She just posted this 18 hours ago. And in 8 days, she's made 11K. But here's what's interesting, and I love her story because she's tried many other things before. So why all of a sudden did this work for her? And I would absolutely love for her to share her story with you. So Jessica, are you with us, my friend? I'm looking for you. Um, I'm looking for her. Well, maybe she is not. You guys see her? Huh,
Yeah,
she's
she's
supposed
in here. Raise your hand, Jess. I see her.
Oh, does she, is it not under Jessica?
Jess.
Oh, I see her. Okay. There you go. You can unmute now.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. Oh, I love
I'm
your
so
hair. It
sorry.
looks so cute, girl, like that.
I did try a lot of different things. So I love Michelle, and she literally has changed my life. But when I started watching her, I'm like, I don't look like her. I'm not fancy like her, but I wanted to make money like her, right? So I'm just a normal, like, hardworking mom. I live in a double wide trailer. I live in the sticks in West Virginia, and I have done everything. Avon, Tupperware, Pampered Chef, Mary Kay. I am the queen of the hey girl message. Have you guys ever sent a hey girl message? Hey, I haven't talked to you since middle school, but I'm selling this lipstick. And if you buy it today, I'll pay your shipping. Like, that was my life. And it was alongside of a full-time job and a busy life. And like Michelle said with the lipstick, I thought $5 or $6 was making it. Yeah, I was making it. And I didn't think I was good enough for this. I was so cringy. So yeah, I didn't know there was anything different. So when a friend introduced me to Michelle, I watched a webinar just like this and I bought, and I'm like, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm doing it. This is so different because all I've ever known was private messaging random people that I hadn't spoke to. And I made $100,000 in 6 months. I didn't have any followers, just like Michelle. I thought TikTok was a dancing app. I was 40 years old, 41. And I'm like, I'm too old to make money on social media like that. I'm too old for TikTok. I'm like, oh, I'm going to try it. And here I am, like, I can't, I say it all the time, but in my head, I thought, I'm not good enough for that. I don't understand those big words. I'm not fancy like her. And I'm still not like that. But I just made $11,000 in 8 days from my double wide trailer. I made money at the hospital yesterday. I made money getting my hair cut yesterday. Like, I literally make videos. I go live. I learned everything inside of this community. I didn't have a mentor. I had that beautiful blonde right there. I listened to everything she said. I was like, I'm going to do whatever she says. I'm going to change my life. And I did that. But I think we get in our heads. Like, for me, I was working full time and I started doing this. And within a year, my husband and I both quit our jobs. And now we do this full time. Like, this pays the bills and then some. But I really thought I wasn't good enough. I thought I was too old. I didn't think I was smart enough. I didn't understand what automations were, but we get automations. We're the product of automations. We buy stuff on the internet because we're in somebody's email system. And I don't think we realized how I didn't understand anything about email marketing until I met Michelle, and it literally has changed my life. I'm recording my 21st stream of income right now. 21 streams of income from my double wide trailer in West Virginia. Like, if I can do this with absolutely no clue and no following and no knowledge in my hillbilly way, that's what I say. I'm just a redneck from West Virginia. If I can do this, anybody can do this. And I just watched Michelle. I literally watched Michelle. The lady I bought from doesn't even do this. I watched every video. I plugged in. We had a run. Aren't we starting a new run on the 15th? These runs change your life.
Yes.
So when I started this in November of 2023, there was a 10K in 60-day run. And the lady that I'm purchased from didn't do this. She does the letter writing thing, to each their own. And I plugged in to every single video that Michelle posted every day. I got on every Zoom and raised my hand, and I made $10,000 in 60 days from this, like living on my front porch. Like, and I knew that that third month, I didn't even post on Facebook. I didn't post to my warm market. I didn't post to all my weight loss friends. And in my third month, I paid off my Amazon card. And my husband's like, you have to tell everybody. You can't be quiet about this. It's changed our life.
I love that. Oh, and I just love how real you are. And that's when you just showed up your true authentic self.
Yeah,
And that's what I love about this because you don't have to be anybody different, but you just gotta be you. And I love that.
that's right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. And I'll see you in a few days.
See you in
I'm
a few days.
excited. Oh my goodness, you guys, that's what I'm talking about. Like you can see how like real and raw she is. And this business has completely changed her husband's life, but she's coachable and she's consistent. And now they just live life on their terms. So let's talk about pillar number 3, the 2-hour blueprint. I want you to be able to stay consistent without burnout. So one of the first things that we do when we launch our business is copy and pasting free ads to high traffic websites. This is for 30 minutes a day. Globally, there are thousands of websites where you can post ads for free. Now, what I love is we teach you this inside our program, but you can also use ChatGPT to find even more than we give you inside the program. This is a process I followed 30 minutes a day, and I was able to grow my YouTube channel to become monetized on YouTube. Second, we do 3 pieces of content today. Pick the platform you like. Go all in with just one platform at first. Get to know the audience on that platform. I recommend a 7-second video with a trending song, a 30-second video, and a 1-minute video. So it should take you an hour, is it, to do that. If it's taken you longer than an hour to create a 7-second, a 30-second, and 1-minute, you're in your head. And that's what we need to work on, getting you out of your head and in your heart, right? And then the next step is responding to comments and emails 30 minutes a day. If it's taking you longer than 30 minutes a day, responding to comments and emails, congratulations, you're making really good money. So this is what I did consistently every single day for 90 days. After 90 days, I had the courage to start going live. And by that time, I was really good at getting my 3 pieces of content created in 30 minutes. It took me about 10 minutes to create each piece of content. And then I would spend 1 hour going live on social media. So that's why, because you might be going, well, I see a lot of people go live. Well, yeah, because they adjusted their schedule now, right? But our goal when you launch your business as a beginner is to focus on this, because what you focus on is what grows. And this, my friend, is what will grow your income. Now, many of you might have a very busy schedule and you'd be like, Michelle, I don't think I can fit this in. Well, Amy is our poster child for you can do this no matter how many hours you work. When she launched her business, she had no understanding of digital marketing or social media or anything. She never did anything online. She has no experience in Amazon Prime or Amazon affiliate or affiliate marketing or network marketing. She was actually working 2 jobs. So I want her to share her story with you. And I really want you guys right now to really borrow her hope and belief of what's possible, even if you have a very hectic schedule. So Amy, I'll let you take it away.
Thank you. This 2-hour workday literally changed my life. Now, did I do it all in 2 hours? No, I didn't have the time. You guys, I'm just your average day, everyday gal. I was working in the trucking industry. I was waitressing and I was raising 3 kids on my own. That's reality. And it happens to so many of us, right? So when one job wasn't enough, I got another one to support my children and myself. But I didn't honestly know what I could do to change my situation at all. I wasn't on social media. All I did was work and try to spend time with my kids, and it wasn't working. And I just didn't know what to do. I was at the end of my rope. I had no confidence. I was miserable. I was disgusted with myself as a mom that I would put jobs before my kids. And when you get to that point in your life, you're just burned out and you're tired. I think that you start opening your mind to other things. And I opened my mind to allowing my daughter to put me on TikTok, of all places, just to watch her videos, right? Any way I could be a part of their life. But I was just in and out watching her videos. You guys, literally for years, I was working those two jobs, 18 hours a day, exhausted, sleeping 2 to 3 hours a night. So if you don't think you have the time for this, you're wrong. Because you can do this throughout your day. You've just got to make a plan, right? Get off the internet and get into the program. Use that time wisely. And it can be 15 minutes here. Every break I had at work, that's what I did. Every lunch that I had, I sat in my car and gave 50, 55 minutes to this business, just following it step by step. Because again, I didn't know anything, nothing. I had no confidence. I'm serious. I didn't even know how to create a video. I knew nothing about attraction marketing. Funnel? What is that? That's a thing in the kitchen, right? I didn't know any of it. But I had a hope and I had a prayer that maybe, just maybe, I could do something like this. And Michelle was my hope dealer. Because when I seen her video, I said, you know what? If a single mom of 6 kids can do this, why can't I? Why can't I? I don't need to stay stuck anymore. I need to get my act together and be there for my kids. Sit down to dinner with them again. Cook every night like I used to. And that put me on the path. But see, I needed structure. I needed to know what to do every day. I followed this 2-hour workday, and throughout my day, I created those 3 pieces of content to attract other people to me. I started going live from my car every day on my lunch break. I did what it took, and I walked away from both of those jobs in just 10 and a half weeks. I had made over 20K at that point. Do you know how long it would have taken me to make 20K at both of those jobs? And then I could make that in 1 week here? It was game over. I became a stay-at-home mom for the first time ever because of this program. I plugged into the trainings. I started learning how to earn online just by following what Michelle has given to us. Quit making excuses, because that's what keeps you stuck. That's what kept me stuck. I could find an excuse for everything. So it's up to you, my friend. What is most important to you? And you will make a change. You will. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you so much for sharing. Love it. So you guys borrow her hope, right? And yes, what she would do is she would do it before work or over her lunch hour, because just because she wasn't working, she'd work over her lunch hour, then she'd go back to her jobs. Her system was working for her. Her freedom machine, her pieces of content was working for her. You need to think about that. When you post on social media, it doesn't go away. It's out there working for you. So if you learn to post the right way, you can build a very successful business. So pillar 4, community and mentorship. You are not alone. You have support. Matter of fact, you heard from Jessica. You heard from Amy. Both of them are actually mentors inside the community where they actually do training, because our community does live training. We have 50,000 plus members, but when we launched the Legacy Builders program In 10 months, we did $29 million. And I want you to think about that. That $29 million went into the community builders, the community's pockets, not the company's pockets, but the people inside the community that got the customers. They made all of that profit. We do have a training that we walk you through to go get your business in profit mode in 7 days. That's really the goal, because you realize one customer, you're in profit mode. I had a lady that actually went through it, launched a profit in 7 days, and she didn't get her customer her first 7 days. So she went through the launch to profit training again and got a customer. She goes, I'm going through it again. She went through it again. Anyway, in 4 weeks, she went through it 4 times and got 3 customers, right? And made $2,400 in 1 month doing this super part-time around her family and around her full-time job, all from just plugging into the launch to profit training that you get access to inside our community. And this is what our community looks like. We just hit 56,000 members inside our community. So when you get inside our community, you get to be with like-minded people. Do you think you're going to learn more by being in your home, in your environment now, or do you think you're going to learn more by being part of a community of 56,000 people? And inside of that, you are going to get live support and mentorship. You can ask a question inside the community at any time. Many people will answer your question, but also live training. We do live trainings on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And then these weekly webinars are available for you, my friend, to invite people as well. And what I'm excited about is on Monday, we're going to be launching our next 90-day run. And it's all about that confidence to cash sprint, 90 days to customers and consistency. Again, even if you're starting from zero, my goal is to show you how to make 30K in 90 days, which is 10,000 a month. That is the goal. And this is what it looks like. And it's for people that are beginner, that you're brand new to our community, or if you really just want to get consistent going. Now, there's going to be people inside the community that are going to be looking for 30K a month, right? But the goal is to show you how to make 30K in 90 days. I want you to build that foundation, because if you can learn that, you can make a consistent 10K a month. 120,000 a year would change most people's life. And so this is what we are going to be launching. So that's why you need to get started now, so you can get your website and everything set up, because we're doing a pre-launch of this as well. So super excited about that. This is what I love. This is people that have gone through other 90-day runs that we've done inside our community. Patricia's like, made my first sale during the last 90-day run. Rebecca's like, I love how the videos are short and just leave us ready to start my 2-hour workday fired up. And a big takeaway is how much we can use ChatGPT for epic content ideas. Michelle said, I love the clear, practical steps you give and content examples and samples. So again, you guys are in business for yourself. You're going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. I love the daily short educational videos, and I really learned how to create a brand, find my perfect customer, attract customers, create content, and craft my $1 million message. I think now going live is an issue. In converting my leads to sales. I'm working on editing my email campaigns and hosting webinars and workshops, all because of being part of that. She's learning that. Yes, yes, yes. The power of consistency, and the secret sauce is having a mindset to serve others as well. That's their takeaway from the last 90-day run. So I want you to imagine making 100% profit, learn how to go from beginner to 10K months without begging friends and family, and you have a fully automated system. So your system will be working for you 24/7. So you're not only going to make money when you're working, you have the power of automations. So let's talk about how to turn this into a 10K a month business. Let's look at the numbers. So here's a simple math, right? Our number one selling product is 900. So one customer equals 900. So just 12 customers a month is 10,800. There is 5 billion people on social media. All you need is 12 customers a month. So that is our first focus. How do we create content? How do we create engagement on our social media and on our free ad strategy to attract 12 customers a month to our automated business? And the best part, You keep 100% of the profit. Now listen, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about building a sustainable income that compounds over time. It's truly so you can leave that legacy for your family. Now, I want you to think about this for a moment. What does 10K months mean? Like, I would love to know in the chat. Like, what does it mean? If you could start generating 10K a month, what does that mean? Traveling with your family, paying off debt, creating peace instead of stress? Because here's the thing. You can get to 10K months. You know what that means? Then you can get to 20K months. That's just the foundation. I want you to get to that foundation. Yeah, paying off debt. All of the above. Yes, I love that. So I want you to close your eyes for a moment. What would life look like a year from now if you had both the income and the time? Freedom you've been craving. When I launched my business, I had a goal of making $54,000 a year. I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know I was capable of making more than that. And I thought it was going to be a lot harder than that. I ended up making 6 figures in 6 months, and I made my first million in 17 months. And we've never spent a dime on ads. We show you how to organically build this business. So when you hear the money we've made, that is the money in our pocket. That's not because we have to spend money on ads. That's 100% profit into our pocket. And this is exactly what you're going to learn to achieve step by step inside the Legacy Builders program. Now, Cecilia, you guys, I love this because remember what I shared with you. I'm just a gal in Kansas, right? Who I truly just wanted to figure out how I could have more time with my family. And I was failing miserably at that. So I would do my 2-hour workday. I would post 3 videos a day. And one of my videos got pushed to South Africa. I didn't even know where South Africa was. I didn't know this was happening until I woke up one morning and I had received a customer, Cecilia Jacobs from South Africa. And I got on Google. I Googled South Africa and where that was for me. I'm like, this is cool. I literally have a global business. But because of me learning these attraction marketing skills and strategies, and because TikTok is interest-based, and because Cecilia was Googling something similar to what I was posting, TikTok showed my video to her. That's why you don't need to spend money on ads. You just need to get really good with your message on social media. I'm only sharing that with you because she discovered it. She took action. I'm going to actually have her share her story, but she's created a ripple effect. There's either 21 or 22 South Africa self-made millionaires now, all because I decided to post 3 videos a day and change my family's life. So the ripple effect that you can create because you build a business and promote products and programs that make a difference in people's life is truly the most fulfilling thing I've ever done. And never in my wildest dreams that I think I would get to meet people literally from all over the world. So Cecilia, I'll let you take it away.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so I'm a small town mama. And if I say I come from the end of the world, I mean the end of the world, because the town that I come from was this small, you guys. And I was a salon owner, overworked, overwhelmed, and extremely underpaying myself. So I was also the mama driving the prayer car. I was the mama being phoned by debt collectors more than my own mom could phone me. And I was the mama having regular shower breakdowns, literally hiding my tears from my daughter in a shower because my future was so unsure and it scared me. But none of that made me take the next step. What actually made me take the next step was my little girl in grade 8, when I picked her up from school and I told her she had to hurry that specific day because I still had clients at the salon, meaning it literally felt like I kept on choosing work over my family over and over and over again. But she was 5 minutes late that specific day. And the first thing that I did is I snapped because she was late and I needed to get back to work. But as I turned my head and looked at her, she was already in tears coming to the car. So as a mum, I just made my little girl's day so much worse. My heart broke into a million pieces. And I honestly wanted to fix that a little bit later that day when I was done working. But unfortunately, I sat with Bridezilla on that bridal party and I worked until past 9 that evening. And my baby girl fell asleep on the couch waiting for me. Now, we all know a teenager, give them a room, give them a cell phone, and they are happy-go-lucky, right? You have to know your child really, really needed you if they waited up for you and fell asleep on the couch. Now, here's the thing about me. I'm also an angel mummy of 2 little boys and a cancer survivor. So I know how special and precious time is. And I never wanted to be the mum that wasn't there for my little girl. But that specific evening, I realized things needs to change because what I'm currently doing is not working. Now, I was also the mama that regularly, 12 p.m. in the evenings, laid awake and Googled how to make money online. I tried countless things. Who has tried playing games online here? Because I was that mom. You even get the little thingy here telling you how much dollars you've made, but it never, ever reaches your PayPal. So when I came across, when I finally was like, oh, I'm so over this, trying to make money for free, trying to play games, trying to do these surveys, none of this works. So I went back to Google and I said, just give me a program to learn from. Now that next morning, Michelle popped up on my FYP. Now, I'm in a small town in South Africa. She's Kansas. I didn't even know. I don't know. I mean, she says she didn't know where South Africa is. I didn't even know Kansas existed. But when I came across her and she said, I'm a mom of 6 and a grand of 5, and I've just learned how to get my time back. I'm literally working 2 hours a day in the bits and pieces of my day because that's all I had. And I'm earning dollars online. I decided to say, hey, I'm ready. Send me that link. Let me check it out. Step 1. Step 2, she invited me to a webinar just like this. And I heard from mums and dads, just like you are hearing from me now. You took 2 of the steps that I already took, right? And then I decided, let me give this a go. Let me try. You guys, 6 weeks later, I woke up to my first dollars online. 2 hours after that, I made another 300. From there, it just kept on ricocheting and it just kept on growing. Literally 3 months later, I was completely out of debt. I had no debt collectors phoning me anymore. 4 months later, I replaced a prayer call with a freaking safe call, and I didn't even need to ask the bank to help me. I could do that cash. 5 months later, I flipped our zip code and we moved to the beach. I always said one day when I'm all grown up, I'm going to live near the ocean. 5 months into digital marketing, I grew up. But here's the kicker, right? I literally built this business in the bits and pieces. 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 20 minutes here. I literally built this business that way. And yes, the ripple effect in South Africa went haywire because we do have 22 South African millionaires, but we actually now have also 1 billionaire. I myself has already made close to 5 million rand as a South African. Money I've never seen in my life before. Money not even in my family, not even my mom or my dad has seen this type of money before, especially not working 2 hours a day. It's just a little over 2 years later, I'm a full-time 2-hour working mama. I get to spend time with my child. I get to live life. 5 minutes before this webinar started, I ran in from the beach because this is my life now. I want to tell you today, yes, this works in South Africa. I want to tell you it works for the normal, everyday parent. I was the mom so shy, always behind the camera, never in the photos. But I literally made my first $1,200 online without ever speaking on camera. I used trending sounds and text on screen. I used the free ad postings that Michelle told you about now. That's what I used to get started. This is insanely wild. You literally have your hand held. And because of these 90-day sprints that we're about to start, that you want to be part of, I've been able to change my life. 1 step at a time, 1% better each day. Now get off that fence, get into this. Let us help you change your life. Because nowhere out there is there anything like this, my friend. Nowhere. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. I love it. Oh man, I love your story so much. Oh, you guys, isn't that so cool? Like she's on the beach and then she has to run in from the beach real quick and do this. And when she gets off of this, she can go back on the beach and do the thing that she loves. So you, my friend, your legacy starts now. Say yes to peace, purpose, and profit. When you get started today, you're going to get the complete 2-hour workday blueprint. You're going to get the master resale rights. You can earn 100% profit on up to 4 different digital programs. You get your done for you system and funnel. You get weekly community calls and mentorship and ongoing training and support. This is what it looks like. Once you get started, you're going to launch and get right inside our program, and you literally go to click here to get started and literally follow it step by step. You can go up here to access the community, which is a free resource that you get to be part of. So you're not in business alone. You get to connect with other like-minded people just like you. Now, when you get started today, you get to be part of our digital growth community, but you're also going to get the Canva crash course. It's a value at $497. You guys, this is where you can create all of your videos like Cecilia was sharing. She goes, I just used what Michelle had said, and you guys can learn how to create that inside of Canva if you don't know anything about it. You're also going to get my 1 million in 17 months blueprint. It is the exact walkthrough step-by-steps that I did of how I grew a business organically to 1 million in 17 months. You're also going to get a 30-day market growth strategy plan. It's the exact strategy that I follow when I opened a brand new TikTok. And you're going to get how to start your own online business with master resale rights. You're going to get a complete understanding of what master resale rights is and 200 digital product ideas. Maybe you want to launch your own product as well. We show you exactly how to do that. You're also going to get mindset, message, and marketing to your first million. This is something I recommend everybody watch. It will equip you for massive success. And then, of course, you're going to get that your invisible empire faceless marketing training. So you get several thousands of dollars worth of bonuses for free. See, this is your chance to stop hustling and start building. Spots are open now, but bonuses are only available for a limited time. And remember, you can build this in just 2 hours a day. Structure equals freedom, and we want to help you build and master that. You earn 100% profit, and you have a clear 10K blueprint, and you'll never do this alone. You have mentorship and community, and you get all of this for a one-time investment of $900 and then a one-time investment of $39 to get your fully automated done-for-you system. And with the Legacy Builders program, you immediately get 4 income streams. If you just sold one of each of one of those this week, that's $1,900 in your pocket. But one customer puts you in complete profit mode. Now, if that's not your goal or in your budget, you can get started with the digital mastery for only $600 and you still get 3 income streams, or the passive daily pay blueprint for $300 and you still get 2 income streams, or the launch pad to help launch a business and you still get 1 income stream. And remember, you'll be earning 100% profit on every sale you make. So this is an investment that can pay you like immediate profit just off of your first customer or 2. And I love that. Again, that's with our program. So you have 2 choices today. You can continue to do what you're doing. You can keep hustling or making sacrifices, or you can step into freedom. So what you need to do next is just get back with the person that invited you. They sent you an email that has a PS in the bottom of the email. Just scroll down and there's a link inside of it to get started in the Legacy Builders program. It will take you directly to their website. Click on that, scroll to the bottom. You'll see all 4 products, right? You get the one that's best for you. And you get started today, and let's start building your 10K business. So what I want to do real quick is I want to see if Christelle's on here. I would love Christelle to share with you. She's also a self-made millionaire in South Africa that has an amazing story because she didn't start with success. She actually had a lot of adversity in her life and even had to borrow the money to get started. But I want her to share with you how it's completely changed her life. Are you with me, my friend?
Hey Michelle, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are
Oh,
you?
it's so good to see you. Thank you so very much for having me. Hi guys, if you don't know me, my name is Christelle and I have been in digital marketing for the last 22 months, and oh my goodness, I thank God every single day that I found this program. I have been that mommy that has tried everything. I have done the surveys and I have done the work online. And I've worked for foreign companies. I've had my own companies. I've done the network marketing where I was posting 400 posts every single day on social media just to try and make a little bit of money. And it was just not working. I started this 22 months ago after I had just lost two jobs. I was working for two foreign companies, and within a period of 2 weeks, I lost both my jobs. For a period of 2 months, my mom had to literally pay my groceries for me. I couldn't afford my own groceries. I couldn't even afford a loaf of bread. So finding this was like really, it was a breath of fresh air. I found it on a webinar similar to this, where I was listening to this, and I knew this is what I've been looking for. This is what I was praying for. This is what was going to change my life. I didn't have the money to get started, as I mean, I couldn't even afford a loaf of bread. And I was trying to sell things out of my house to get started because I knew if I had the money, I could make whatever I was selling, I could make that back. I could buy 10 of it if I had to. So one evening, I was talking to my mom, and 10 o'clock that evening, she gave me her credit card, and she's like, Christelle, go and buy the program. I started the program, and it was the best decision ever. I started making money my first month in. And similar to what happened with Cecilia, 6 months in, I purchased my first car cash. 8 months in, I purchased a second car cash. I purchased it for my mom to say thank you for her for assisting me and helping me getting started with this business. And it has been the best thing ever. I have learned how to create my own community. I'm now mentoring people. I'm now teaching moms and dads how to do what I have done, how to duplicate what I have done so that they can do this too. It's an easy to follow step by step program that teaches you every single day how to make money online. It has now been 22 months in, and I've made over $250,000. Worked back to South African rand. It's 4.5 million rand as a South African. 4.5 million rand. I have owned 3 businesses. I've been an owner of a real estate agency, and I had 10 agents that worked for me, and never have I earned this kind of income. So for me to go from literally not being able to afford a loaf of bread as a single mom to earning this kind of income is like something I've never imagined in my wildest dreams. And you know what? It is duplicatable. Like Celia said, we are 21 or 22 South African millionaires through this program. Normal people, normal moms, normal dads that's finding a way of making money online. This is the most amazing online opportunity that you will ever come across in your entire life. It is like having a petrol card that you purchase once, and you make money and you can use it for the rest of your life, where you don't have to spend anymore, where you can earn from it for the rest of your entire life. No monthly fees, no overheads, no additional cost. And I am now the yes mom that I've always wanted to be. I can now give my children what I've always wanted to. My mom is retiring at the end of the year because of this program. I am retiring my mom. And similar to Celia, I'm flipping my zip code. January, I'm flipping my zip code. I'm also moving down to the coast, and we are going to start living the life of our dreams. All because of one yes that I said. All my dreams are coming true one by one. There's literally, the sky is the limit to what you can earn with this. The sky is the limit. There is no cap. And if I can do this as a normal single stay-at-home mom, with a busy 2-year-old that was demanding, and I could earn this kind of income, literally anyone else can.
Man, I love your story. And one of my favorite videos is you're giving your mom the keys. That's so
Yes,
cool.
yes.
Just to
I
see,
mean,
because that
it's
shows.
the most amazing feeling to give someone something that they could never imagine in their wildest dreams. And Michelle, never in my wildest, never can I say enough thank you to you for what you have done for my family and I. I am so grateful to this program, to you, to this community, to people that really care for you and really support and guide you. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life.
Oh, well, I'm grateful to have you part of our community. And I absolutely love the ripple effect that you and Cecilia are creating in South Africa. It's absolutely amazing. So proud of you. Awesome. Love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining us today. Just get back with the person that invited you. Again, they sent you an email, right? Getting you on this webinar. Scroll down to the bottom of that email. There's a PS on there. And once you get there, you can click on that. There's their website. Go to their website, scroll down. You're going to see all 4 programs on there, what's inside of them, the difference of each of them, but get started, right? If you are truly ready for a change, this is the best time. We're getting ready to launch our next 90-day run that we're going to walk you through step by step. So again, you're in business for yourself, going to make 100% profit, but you're definitely not in business by yourself. So thanks everybody. Have an awesome day, and we will see you inside the community. Bye.